Free markets are the economic and commercial ecosystem whereby the prices of goods and services are determined by the forces of supply and demand, which is articulated by buyers and sellers when they transact with each other. So in their purest form, free markets operate without the input or intervention of any government or external body or authority. Free markets are a breathtakingly simple idea and have been in operation since the early days of civilization. In what follows, we'll look at how this has affected our lives today when it acts out its spontaneous order. This is not the same as capitalism. With capitalism, we are dealing with the means of production, factories, land, investment capital, etc. Capitalism means that private individuals or corporations own the means of production. If the state owns the means of production, we effectively have communism. If a private business fails, others take its place. When a state-owned business fails, taxpayers, us, we prop it up, even if it may not be a competitive concern. In the context of free markets and a free society, I believe capitalism is the lesser of two evils, as it is an enabler for free markets to operate, and to do so freely, as long as it doesn't allow for the creation of monopolies, which are a grave threat to free markets. It would be remiss of me in this series not to discuss the concerns that thinkers such as historian Eugene McKee or philosophers Karl Marx and John Rawls express about free markets, especially with respect to justice. The dichotomy between capitalism on the one hand and communism on the other will never be resolved. With that in mind, free markets are about wealth creation and GDP growth per capita that spring from that. If we have a thriving economy, it stands to reason then that a lot of people are lifted out of poverty and we will see less welfare dependency. A large state is the antithesis of this, and this series of videos will be diving into this from a philosophical perspective, aided by thinkers such as Thomas Piketty, John Stuart Mill, Thomas Sowell, Ian McGilchrist, Roger Scruton, and Edmund Burke. Stay tuned.